Hi, this is Daniel Metler from 2Sexy Internet Solutions, and I'd like to show you why we really love 2SexyContent, because it just helps us create beautiful websites and it helps our customers edit them without breaking everything. Just as a historical review, I'd like to show you that in the past we used to have websites that would end up looking like this. No matter how great the design, the editor would kind of add things in the WYSIWYG and sooner or later would start to look messy. But now with 2SexyContent, we can actually predefine the design, and the customer can still edit it very easily, but things don't break. Things look nice, and we have to remember the customer never tried to break it. It's just he did so little things and things just went bad very quickly. So we can make really nice websites nowadays, websites that look very good, where the pictures are cropped automatically, where layouts happen automatically, where links are inserted in the right place automatically. Just things that don't go wrong and that the customer can really work on without any technical know-how. Some more examples would be things like this, that would also have very nice sub-pages which are designed, where the customer again just was able to edit it and things just stayed nice no matter what he did. Or things like this. I mean, most customers cannot edit something like this without knowing HTML and CSS, but now they can. This is a sub-page of the green page you just saw before, and this one is about the special location books, and I'll show you what it looks like when you're logged on. This is the same page now logged in. Let me just refresh that. And you'll notice I'm logged on. This is of course the German version, and I'll go into edit mode. And there's a bunch of nice little features, of course, like the quick edit button inline here, but I think the most important thing to understand is the fact that the customer enters fields and the web designer says what fields he wants. For example, this title here, vintage style, if we go to look at the output, this is what appears here. Then the web designer says that the heading can be chosen. Most headings can't, but in this case the user can choose the heading, and this makes it an H1. The customer can choose whether it should show the title or not. Again, this only works because the web designer wanted it to. And some WYSIWYG content which will automatically be arranged around the picture, and the option to show it in a light box. Again, this is what the web designer wanted to do. Now the web designer made a template which will automatically round the picture, which will automatically generate the thumbnail, and which will automatically generate a light box if the customer wants it to. And all this is so easy to do, so let's just not save that. And the great thing is that because the content is completely separated from the output, the web designer has full control, and if the customer ever said, I would like to show it in a different way, for example, I would like to have the picture on the left side, and maybe I don't want the text to flow around it, let's say right without text flowing around it, then it is very easy to do, and the customer doesn't need to understand all these finesses that are usually required for this. Again, let's try to say, oh, I would rather have it on the left side, save it, and it pops over to this side. And so, very simple for the customer and the web designer, and that's why we love it and our customers love it, because it just works. Let me also just show you another 2 or 3 examples. Here's an example of a multilingual website. This is a company that collects textiles for recycling and reselling and then uses the profits for charity organizations. And in websites like this, it's just important the stuff should just look good. You know, it shouldn't go bad, it has to look nice, and this is so hard to do without 2SexyContent. Again, same thing here. And you'll also notice that, for example, in a multilingual website, we have an additional problem that some elements need to be translated and others not. And I'll show you a little more in a separate video how that's done, but we have a really cool solution. A more complex website is our own, where both image rotators like the ones you see right here are done in 2SexyContent. Scrolling systems like here, the design of this is done in 2SexyContent. And of course also complex pages like this, where you have arranged content, then content with different arrangements, more arranged content, in this case even with inner animations. And this is all so easy to edit, it's not complicated. And this is why there is no other module that does it like this. All other modules try to create tables and lists and databases, but they don't edit content, they edit data. And this makes it really easy. So, another example, this is a template which shows my profile for you, so you know who's actually talking. And I'll quickly log on so you can see what actually happens in the background here. So what you see now is the contact page with my details on it. And of course, if I go and edit this, you'll again see I have all the important contact fields. Just give it a second to load. All my data, and the information I use here will automatically be used everywhere. So I'm just going to make a little change here and say this is the I Jungle Boy because I grew up in Indonesia. And I'll actually even replace this with my first name. There we go. This is live, so I'm just making minor changes, and I don't want the live website to look nasty for long. You'll see it's now been modified here, and also the V card that we download now, it automatically has the same information. I'll just open this for you, and you see I Jungle Boy Metler. Everything works. So the same information, you probably don't see everything because it's not in the recording. The same information, including the picture which is reused here in the V card, is entered once. It's very easy to do. Let me just fix that. And everybody can figure it out. If you teach somebody this, they will love you for it. And that's why we love 2SexyContent to create really, really beautiful websites. So, I hope you liked what you saw. Please try it out yourself, discover more, and download it on 2SexyContent.org. And enjoy. Thank you. This was Daniel Metler, 2SEC Internet Solutions.